Welcome to explore the travel world.
A magical journey through the castles of France. France, a country synonymous with romance, art, and history, is also home to some of the most enchanting castles in the world. These castles, known as châteaux in French, are scattered across the picturesque landscapes of the country, each telling its own story of grandeur, power, and intrigue. Embarking on a journey through the castles of France is like stepping back in time, where the walls whisper tales of kings and queens, battles and betrayals, and the lavish lifestyles of the aristocracy. In this guide, we will take you on a magical journey through some of the most iconic castles in France, exploring their history, architecture, and the legends that surround them. Number 1. Château de Chambord, the epitome of Renaissance splendor. Our journey begins in the Loire Valley, a region often referred to as the Garden of France due to its fertile lands and stunning scenery. Here lies the Château de Chambord, one of the most recognizable and grandiose castles in the world. Constructed in the early 16th century by King Francis I, Chambord is a masterpiece of the French Renaissance, blending classical Renaissance structures with traditional medieval forms. The Château de Chambord is famous for its distinctive French architecture, characterized by its ornate towers, elaborate chimneys, and the iconic double helix staircase, which is said to have been designed by Leonardo da Vinci. The staircase is a marvel of engineering, with two spirals that ascend without ever meeting, allowing people to go up and down simultaneously without crossing paths. The castle was originally intended as a hunting lodge for King Francis I, and its design reflects his love for the sport. The surrounding forests, teeming with wildlife, were perfect for royal hunts. Despite its grandeur, Chambord was never fully completed, and the king spent only a few weeks here in total. Nevertheless, the castle stands as a symbol of the opulence and ambition of the French monarchy. Walking through Chambord, visitors are transported to a time of grandeur and luxury. The vast halls, intricately decorated rooms, and expansive gardens evoke a sense of awe and wonder. The castle's location, nestled in a forest and surrounded by a moat, adds to its mystical charm, making it feel like something out of a fairy tale. Number 2. Chateau de Versailles, the seat of absolute power. No journey through the castles of France would be complete without a visit to the Château de Versailles, the epitome of royal extravagance and a symbol of the absolute power of the French monarchy. Located just outside of Paris, Versailles was originally a modest hunting lodge, but under the reign of Louis XIV, it was transformed into the most opulent palace in Europe. The Château de Versailles is renowned for its breathtaking hall of mirrors, a grand gallery adorned with 357 mirrors that reflect the sunlight streaming in from the garden-facing windows. This room served as a venue for state functions and celebrations, showcasing the wealth and power of the Sun King, Louis XIV. The grandeur of Versailles is further exemplified by its extensive gardens, designed by the famous landscape architect André Lenotre. These meticulously manicured gardens, with their fountains, sculptures, and geometric patterns, are a masterpiece in their own right. Versailles was not just a royal residence, it was the center of political power in France for over a century. The palace and its lavish surroundings were designed to impress and intimidate, reinforcing the king's authority over his subjects and foreign dignitaries alike. The sheer scale of Versailles, with its 2,300 rooms, including the king's and queen's apartments, the opera house, and the chapel, reflects the absolute power and divine right claimed by the French monarchy. A visit to Versailles is not just a journey through history, it's an exploration of the art, culture, and politics of the time. The palace's art collection, including paintings, sculptures, and furniture, offers insights into the tastes and values of the French court. Meanwhile, the Trianon palaces and the Queen's Hamlet provide a glimpse into the more private, personal lives of the royals. Number 3. Château de Chenonceau, the ladies' castle. Continuing our journey in the Loire Valley, we arrive at the Château de Chenonceau, often referred to as the ladies' castle due to the prominent women who shaped its history. Built in the early 16th century, Chenonceau is a stunning example of French Renaissance architecture, famous for its elegant bridge spanning the river Cher. Chenonceau's history is deeply intertwined with the lives of several influential women, beginning with Catherine Briquenet, who oversaw the castle's initial construction. Later, the chateau became the residence of Diane de Poitiers, the favorite mistress of King Henry II, who added the iconic arched bridge and extensive gardens. After Henry's death, his widow, Catherine de' Medici, forced Diane out and took over the castle herself, enhancing its beauty and turning it into a hub of French culture and politics. The chateau's unique architecture, with its bridge extending across the river, creates a picturesque setting that is both romantic and serene. The interior of Chenonceau is equally captivating, with its richly decorated rooms, including the green study of Catherine de' Medici, the Five Queens bedroom, and the gallery, which served as a hospital during World War I. The gardens of Chenonceau are among the most beautiful in France, meticulously maintained and offering a peaceful retreat from the grandeur of the castle's interiors. Together, they reflect the distinct personalities and tastes of these two powerful women. A visit to Château de Chenonceau is not just about admiring its beauty, it's also an opportunity to learn about the remarkable women who left their mark on French history. Their influence is evident in every corner of the castle, making Chenonceau a symbol of female power and resilience. Number 4. Château de Fontainebleau, a residence of kings. Moving towards the Île-de-France region, we find the Château de Fontainebleau, a former royal residence that has witnessed nearly 8 centuries of French history. Unlike many other castles, Fontainebleau was not built as a fortress, but as a pleasure palace, serving as a residence for French monarchs from the Middle Ages through the 19th century. Fontainebleau is unique in that it showcases a blend of architectural styles, from medieval to Renaissance and classical, reflecting the tastes and influences of the many kings and queens who lived here. The castle's interior is a testament to the evolving styles of French art and architecture, with its opulent galleries, grand apartments, and richly decorated chapels. One of the most famous features of Fontainebleau is the Galerie Françoise, a long corridor adorned with frescoes and stucco work that exemplifies the Italian Renaissance influence on French art. This gallery was created under the reign of Francis I, who was a great patron of the arts and invited many Italian artists, including Leonardo da Vinci, to his court. Fontainebleau is also the site of many significant historical events, including the signing of the Treaty of Fontainebleau and the abdication of Napoleon Bonaparte in 1814. The castle's connection to Napoleon is particularly strong, as it was one of his favorite residences. The emperor's private apartments, the throne room, and the Napoleon I Museum all offer fascinating insights into his life and reign. Today, Fontainebleau is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a popular destination for those interested in French history and culture. Its vast park and gardens, including the Grand Parterre, the largest formal garden in Europe, provide a tranquil setting for visitors to explore and enjoy. Number 5. Château de Carcassonne, a medieval fortress. As we travel south to the Languedoc-Roussillon region, we encounter the Château de Carcassonne, a medieval fortress that stands as one of the most impressive examples of medieval architecture in Europe. The city of Carcassonne, with its fortified walls and towers, is like something out of a medieval fantasy, complete with a castle, drawbridges, and a labyrinth of narrow streets. The Château de Carcassonne is part of the larger Site de Carcassonne, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that dates back to the Gallo-Roman period. The fortress we see today was largely built in the 12th century and was a key strategic site during the Albigensian Crusade, a series of military campaigns initiated by the Catholic Church to eliminate the Cathar heresy in the region. The fortress is surrounded by 2 massive concentric walls, punctuated by 52 watchtowers, making it virtually impregnable. The inner castle, with its keep and courtyards, offers a glimpse into the lives of the knights and lords who once defended this stronghold. The castle's museum provides an in-depth look at the history of the fortress and the region, with exhibits on medieval warfare, religious conflicts, and the daily life of the inhabitants. A visit to Carcassonne is like stepping into a time machine where you can walk along the ramparts, explore the castle's chambers, and imagine the sieges and battles that once took place here. The fortress also offers stunning views of the surrounding countryside, adding to its allure.
Thanks for watching Explore the Travel World. We hope you enjoyed this journey with us. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your fellow travelers. Subscribe to our channel for more exciting adventures and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Until our next exploration, keep wandering, keep discovering, and keep exploring the world.